My name is Fran. I'm 15 today and I have cerebral palsy. It affects my left side and my right leg and my fine motor skills. I'm here to talk about my experiences today.
Fran, thanks for agreeing to share some of your experiences with us all today, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, Fran, I know that from a very young age you've had ambitions and aspirations to be a writer or even a journalist or work in publishing, which is amazing. How have people who've been working with you in services like health and education, how have they helped you to start to realise that ambition from a very early age?
People have encouraged me by talking about those kinds of ambitions like they're attainable, like they are something that I could achieve if I work hard through it like any other teenager. Some people have discouraged me because they fail to see me as a person. They just see my disability and see that the limitations because of that and not the capabilities that I do have.
So some people have pushed you forward and other people have seemed to hold you back.
Yeah, that's true.
I also know that you go to school here in Northampton, and that you have a great vision to go off to university. Do you think that you and your dad have had to start thinking about that differently or earlier than some of your contemporaries?
We've definitely had to start thinking about earlier than my peers have, because obviously I want to go to a university that's good for the kind of course I want to do, like English or journalism. But I also have to think about whether that university is also accessible, whether it's flat, whether there's lots of stairs everywhere, whether what the surrounding town's like, because I don't want to be in somewhere that's too big because I get quite claustrophobic. I don't want to be too far from home either, but I want to be far away enough to have independence. So it's definitely something that we've thought about earlier than others, because it means that we can plan ahead and be prepared for the future.
What kind of support have you had from school or from, I don't know, connections, I'm not sure if it's called that now, but careers advice to prepare you for that, about social support when you're there, about financial support?
I have had a careers advice meeting with Connections. It's not called that, but I can't think of what it's called. And the woman that I met has definitely encouraged me to aim for my ambitions, but she's given me no advice in the sense of accessibility or financial aid or things like that. It's more like job experiences for the kind of jobs I want to do, like normal things that she'd tell anyone, but I haven't had any tailored advice.
So that would be useful for you,
yeah,
as part of your planning process then?
That would be useful, yeah.
And Fran, I know you've had a mixed bag of experiences. Can you describe to us some of the best experiences that you've had to get you this far?
Definitely. Some people see me, for me, as a girl that works hard, that tries hard in school and happens to be in a wheelchair. Other people just see the wheelchair. There's definitely people that have been encouraging, not overly encouraging, just encouraging the way they'd encourage anyone else. But there's other people that haven't been so encouraging, because I think they see it they can't, I don't know how to, I don't think they think that I can necessarily achieve those ambitions of university, for example.
And if there was one thing that you'd like all of us to take away from today about how we can improve things for young people with disabilities in Northamptonshire, what would that be, Fran?
I think, like you said, having tailored careers advice about the future will be useful instead of just having to find it out for ourselves. But it would also be useful for teachers in mainstream education to maybe have disability awareness training, because a lot of my peers are very accepting of me and they just accept me for who I am. But some of my teachers accept me and treat me well, and some of them don't. And I think having like disability awareness training would mean that people would think more about what they need to do to include disabled students in their classes, and it would mean that they are less they're more educated about the subject, so hopefully they'll make less mistakes.
Well, that's lovely, Fran. Thank you ever so much for sharing your experiences with us.